Hello and welcome to another quick update on the Lego City. What I've been doing is I've been putting in this line, sort of like a curb line really, for the park area, because I want the park to look sort of neat. And I've got the pond, of course, and I put a few extra. I'm not sure if I want that there now. Kind of breaks that up. Yeah, I think I will leave it. Kind of want some things to break up that line there, just to make it look a bit more natural. I haven't got much left though. I've been burning through all my parts. Been using a load along in here, but now I'm starting to think, if I take those out, I think I've put a bit too much in there. I was trying to make it like a wild area that hasn't quite been taken care of yet, but I quite like, oops. I had an explosion when I put that there. I'm having a lot of Lego explosions at the moment. That could probably go there actually. And then I'll put a few of these to break up that line. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Try and angle that a little bit more, just so they're not at all the same angle. And I think that looks a bit nicer. I'll leave one of them in there. I haven't decided what I'm going to do quite with that area yet, but I wanted to just see what it looks like with a few bits growing. So then I'll stick that in there. Yeah, so that works quite good, that bush. I'm not really sure about it, to be honest. I was just messing around with the fern elements to see if I could create something, and I think it looks alright. Not sure about it though. Anyway, it's looking pretty good. I've got the path going up here, and I've left a few gaps where I'm going to put tiles with little studs on, so I can put minifigures on. And then the grass I'm going to leave. I built this little building. He was actually attached to this. It was going to be like a building like that, where there was going to be two doors, and I wasn't really sure what I was making. Sort of like flats or something, just little buildings, but it didn't really work, so I ended up ripping this off. I kind of like the design still, quite simple but effective. So I slotted in nicely there. So I might end up turning that into a little shop type thing, and they could serve out the window. Could put a little sign there, and then have the window open, and suddenly it's a little shop. But I'm not 100% sure on that yet. I've moved the flower store back here. Well, I say back here, it's not been here before. Because now it's all changed. And because I've got the road plates behind, I've got a bit of space, so I've managed to push that back a bit and add a bit of room here, which I can tile. I quite like it. Quite like that there, and it's given it a bit of breathing room there as well, so you can see through. And I've taken the top off of this building because it looked weird, and I quite like it as it is though, with the central perk below, the old Sanctum Santorium sort of flat that I created out of it. And And I've tiled along here with some of the tiles I had left. And I was like, oh yeah, I can tile all the way down there. No, I ran out of tiles pretty quick. But I have done this corner, and I have started up here as well. So I'm putting an order for some more grey tiles, and the chip shop is now there, which I quite like it there actually. I think I've tried it there before, I'm not sure. But I'm going to trial it there for now. Things always move, don't they? You get ideas. You think, oh, I could change that. The Lego shop and that top bit's over there now. And I'm not sure what to do with that. I might still leave the Lego shop there once I've built all this up. And then, yeah, I've started pulling the grass out there. And then I'm going to bring this water into a bit of a pool there. I'm going to have a little bit of a pond type thing there. I haven't fully worked that out yet. But that's worked out pretty good. And then, yeah, so then that works out there. And then I need to do a bit more around this area. Oh yeah, it's pretty obvious, but until you really look, you don't quite notice. But the white lines on there are painted. I hand painted these because I ran out of those tiles with the white lines on, and I was like, ugh. And I really wanted to see what it looks like, and so I just painted a few and just put them down. And then I thought afterwards, I was like, oh, since I painted it, I could have curved these lines and it would have looked a lot better. Well, anyway, never mind. So yeah, this sort of square area now is looking quite good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line that area as well along there like this. So it's got that sort of line. It kind of makes it look neat. And then I've got to decide actually about coming out this way, whether I'm going to do buildings along here. Probably will do. And then start having a bit more, yeah, more little buildings. So it's not going to be a big city, this isn't. I never thought it would be. It's more of a town. It's more town-like, although it's got a lot bigger than I thought it would. It's amazing, isn't it, how it starts escalating. So, but really happy with the way it's going so far. I'm just going to work a little bit more probably on, I need to get to that water back there, because I need to move the shark. But anyway, here's just a quick update on the city so far, the little central park type thing. I could have that there. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it does look better, doesn't it? It just gives it that more natural look when you have these hanging over leaves. It makes it look like these leaves have been planted there for years. I quite like that. I want to put a duck in this pond or something like that. Give it a bit of life. Like the tree, it's got a squirrel in it. I don't know if I can see it now though. It's in there somewhere. So yeah, a bit of a pile of stuff that needs working on. Still need to think about this taxi. So I want to put a window in it so it could be a usable taxi where you can put a minifigure in. I haven't really looked at it properly yet to do that, but that is something I want to do. And then, as I've been doing these roads the way they are a bit tight. I know a lot of people, they extend their roads one out both sides, don't they? And I probably should do that, but Everyone drives carefully in the city. You can just about, whoops, maybe the leaves shouldn't hang over too much then. Just a little bit. Yeah, but anyway, it's all looking pretty nice. Pretty good. I'm really happy actually with the way it's looking. These little extra bits just really make it, don't they? When you start adding in the trees and the grass and stuff and little buildings, just little improvements. Burger building's roof was coming off. So yeah, I've got to decide what I'm going to do with that. Might turn it into a little ice cream hut or hot dog place. Because I used to go to one that was like that on a bit of a square. They used to sell hot dogs and ice creams and all sorts. I might turn it into one of those, just a little kiosk type place. So yeah, pretty happy. So I'm going to have a go at building something else. I'm not sure if it's going to work out though, so it might happen, it might not. But I've got a lot of rock pieces and I want to build something over there. So I might have a go. And if it doesn't work, I won't put a video out. But if it does, I'll put a video out so you can see. But anyway, just a quick update on the square. Or actually, it's more of a rectangle. The rectangle. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you at another one. Bye for now.